Okay, hello everybody, it's Runescapefar. How you guys doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Sorry I have not been able to upload a video lately. I've been doing a lot of stuff, so I'll show you what I was doing first, which is this here. I have to render 400 frames in Maya for 3 cameras. So this is the first camera. Look at that. 400 frames. That is a lot, because I gotta have a 1,400 something total. And my teacher said 400 frames per second, but this is what we're going to be focused on today for the video. It's the website I've been designing. So here we have the CSS files, and of course our custom font we found. This was a group project, so my folder was a little bit more well organized. We didn't have a CSS folder. We tried using one CSS file for everything, which is right here, the main CSS, but that really didn't work out so well. So she got the idea to create different style sheets and different CSS for every single page, which worked out so much better. And then for me, I actually had every single image in its own little folder arranged for what it was supposed to go, but you know, this works as well. And then, of course, we have this here. This I just added Monday. I was just sitting and thinking, you know what? How it would be so cool to have the Harry Potter theme song playing in our video, in our website. So let's go open it up here. So I'm using brackets. Brackets is free to download. So let's see. Let's bring up the character sheet here, or let's start with the index page. You always want to start with the index page. So here's the code we've used. Here is the, let's see, the audio loop for the Harry Potter theme song. So far, I think mine's the only one in class that actually does play audio. So I'm really hoping it is, because that just makes it so much more unique. Then, of course, we got our movies 1 through 4. Now, this doesn't look like much, but it is a lot of code right there. Look at that. 60 lines of code, and that ain't even the most. This one has, let's see, 304 lines of code, although we can actually get rid of all that, because we really don't need all that. Okay, so we now have 265 lines of code, and I did all this. This page I actually did by myself. Now, she did go back in here, though, and rearrange these. So we did the one left and one right to make the wands. You'll see what it looks like once we bring everything up. But we made it like that, so that way the wands would stick right next to each other. And then she had the idea to do the same thing for the spells as well. So you'll see that too. But I found all the pictures for this one. I typed in all the code, especially for the one right. So yeah, this was, I didn't realize there were so many wands and spells in Harry Potter. Let's see. And then, of course, we got the houses here. Now, this will actually look pretty cool. So let's actually bring this to the halfway point, and then we're going to do this. Now, this will actually allow you to see what the website looks like. So here we go. So this is the houses page. So all this code right here does this. If this had a working live view, okay, there we go. So you can see which one's which. So this is our navigation bar. You can see each individual one will highlight. We got right here the H1. Now, I originally had my own image for this. I actually found this image, went into Photoshop and put in the descriptions you see here and here, and then she went ahead and changed it to where this has the house sayings. So you might belong in Gryffindor, where dwell the brave at heart. Sorry, I got a lot of mucus in my back of my throat. Allergies are horrible here in Missouri right now. Where dwell the brave at heart, the daring nerve, and chivalry set Gryffindor apart. Ugh. God, the allergies are messing with me. So originally these, like the locations, were on here, but now it's down here. So I mean, I like it like that. It's not too bad. Now let's go take a look at the wands page. So I picked out the photo for the background. It's so perfect. It suits it 100% well. And then we got Arthur Weasley's wand, Moody's wand. So there's a lot of that. That's pretty cool. And then this is what the one left, one right does. It kind of makes it like that. Originally, it was just one really, really long list. And then for the spells and charms, she did the left and right again. She applied that to that. And then while I was looking at the spells, we're like, you know what? It does look boring. Let's try to add some pictures. I'm like, okay. I looked up some pictures. She's like, yeah, but those are artist illustrations. I want to see them use the spells in the movie. So I'm like, well, you know what? This is a Harry Potter website. Harry Potter is magic. Magic is illusion. So what better way to demonstrate illusion than to give the viewers the ability to see the spells in action? So I found gifts for every single spell used in the movie. So here we have Avada Kedavra, Expelliarmus, Impero, Accio, let's see, okay, Stupefy, Petrifus Totalis, and just goes all the way down. So this was fun looking up. Some were easy to find, some weren't. So thanks a lot, Google and Bing. You made searching for these so much harder than what it should have been. And I tried to find ones with the saying of the word in this, so that way you can actually tell what it is. It's like the Unbreakable Vow, Moradora. Ooh, I did not know these went off the side. That actually is a problem. That's a bad problem. So let's actually go in here and try to fix this. And I better try to fix it in the actual one before he grades. Eek. Or let's see if it shows up when I... Okay, it does not show up. So he won't... This is how he's going to be looking at it. Just like this. So I won't have to worry about that till the next assignment. Then I really got to worry about it. Okay, so let's move on here. We're going to go with movies 1 through 4 first. So here we go. Now she chose the backgrounds. I got the pictures. And I found the font for this. So I think it was freefont.com or something like that. But I love the font. Because I was thinking, you know what? It's Harry Potter. We should have all the headers. The Harry Potter font. So rather actually worked out pretty well. So here, like, we have the first 4 movies, and then the movie descriptions. Now, the reels I did myself. She actually found the... Actually, I found the perfect film reel, because the one she wanted was short, and I found one that was much longer. It was a PNG file, so it just made the editing so much easier. And then I actually found individual frames, except for the first movie. She did the first movie. I'm giving her credit for that. She found all these pictures, so I put those in there. But all the other ones I did myself. So like this, I had to put them in there and then frame them perfectly so they didn't go above or over the film strips here. This was actually pretty fun to make. Now, we do actually have descriptions in here. She did this page. I did movies 5 through 8. And basically what I did was I used the IMDb version. Because I suck at describing movies. Or typing reviews. I can give a physical review, but I can't type it. So this was fun. Again, she did the background, so I am giving her credit where it's deserved. Let's see. Let's go look at the characters page. I'm very glad with this one. She did so good with this one. So here we have the gray box here. She did this code herself. I found this one. I wanted to use this one originally for the character page. I'm glad she actually stuck with it. I did not create this one in Photoshop. I found this one off of Google. But it just fits the character page so perfectly because it has all the characters on it. Or all the main important characters. Except for Dumbledore. I wish it had Dumbledore. So if we go down here, we have like all the main characters from the movies in their costume. So like we have the house, Patriots. This was just so good. I'm glad she did this one because I wouldn't have done the gray background and had the words sitting here. But I definitely like what she did with this. And then the navigation bar we actually have here, now we actually put in a code. She modified the code I put in here because I created the navigation bar. So that way it too also shares the same grayness. And then when you actually click on it, it will turn red to indicate what page you are on. Let's see, we did the movies 5 through 8, 1 through 4. Okay, now time for the index page. So as soon as you come to the index page, you'll see this and hear this. And this is, she did this entirely. The original, I still have the original file. I'll show you what I originally had. Let's go ahead and mute that. So I'll show you what code I originally had set up for this, because we had a different banner for this one, but she didn't like the banner because it wouldn't fit with this very well, so she just got rid of it. We remodified this. She remodified this in Photoshop. I spent hours in class yesterday looking for the perfect photo to go in here, because we had the golden snitch right up here. I was thinking, you know what, let's have the Nimbus in here, because we got the golden snitch. Why not have the Nimbus 200 in there? So I started looking, and I see a photo of Harry on it. I'm like, whoa, you know what? How about this even better? There's a scene in the movie, and I finally found it. It wasn't the best photo, though, but of Harry reaching from the Nimbus 200 to grab the golden snitch, and we'll resize the golden snitch. So it looks like he's catching it. So it actually does look pretty good. She did a very good job with that one. So let's actually go take a look at what originally it was. I believe it is this one. Let's just open with brackets and take a little look. Oh, sure, why not? Okay, this is like the very first one we had to do. So this was just strictly create the first 2 pages and show how you kind of want your navigation. This is what I used when I was experimenting with the navigation bar. So basically we had the index page here, and then of course it doesn't have the links. I was just seeing how they would look when you actually applied this in there. And there's actually the code for this if you guys want to use it. Styles.ul. Now you can actually put this in the CSS folder, which we actually did later on. But yeah, this is what I used to actually test the navigation bar. So let's actually go here to my... I think it's this one. Yes, it is. Let's see. HTML, I believe, is the correct one. Group project 1. Okay, this was the images. So I originally wanted to incorporate these with that one, but I'm glad I didn't, because it looks a lot better now. Because again, that was pretty much day 1. Let's see, my sites. Okay, that's for another assignment. I should have had the original one somewhere in here still. I don't know why I don't see it. Let's see, Maya Project 3, Maya, my sites. Should be right here, but it's not. That is very odd, and I could have sworn it was just there yesterday. Because the folder itself is called Group folder unless, let's see. No, not there. That one only has the group images. I guess I deleted it when I put in the new version. That kind of sucks. Because that one had the original banner I had on it. But yeah, so basically that there is what I've been working on these last few weeks with this. So that's why I haven't really been able to make any YouTube videos, especially this one right here. I mean, that took all night to render. It took 4 hours to render that. 4 hours. That is a long time. But I think before I go, I'll actually show you this one, because this was the very first one we did in class. Oh, I don't want that. I want open with brackets. I want group project 1. Or do I? Oh, no, hold on. No, I need my sites. File open. My HTML, my sites. There we go. Get rid of that one. God dang it. There we go. Okay, so of course, let's click here. Let's go to the live view. So this was what we had to do. We had to create our own personal little website. So here's what I did. And I kind of like this one, so I did descriptions here for free games about me. And then this is how I would have my website, like what games I would play. And then here are the game brands I play, well as companies. So I play Nintendo games. So if you actually click here, it will actually take you to the official Nintendo website. So I actually really did like that it did that. And how I did that was I did the HERF HTTPS www.playstation.com, then the image, all in a tag. So the A is what links, for links in websites, and as well as link videos. So like this one links the HTML page. So if we click here, it will take you here, and then you can actually download all this stuff. So like Hello Neighbor Alpha 1, that one didn't need an emulator, so you can click on that, and it will actually start downloading, which I don't need to download again, because I already have it. So then you can also click here, and we'll download the emulator. So this is how I kind of want my website to actually look when I finish it. So like during the summertime, I'm going to be actually coding my own website. I won't be using Google Sites, or I think it was Weebly I tried to use, because that restricts you so much if you don't pay them money. You can't create a fully functional website with them unless you pay them a crap load of money. It's bullshit. So I'm going to write my own code and design my own website from scratch. I'm also going to be using Dreamweaver to be doing this. So like here you can see all the codes and everything. So let's actually go to the there we go, games HTML. So this is how I actually did this. So what this was in a table format. So I did the table with the border. Now our teacher did not want us to use this style anymore. He wants us to put everything in CSS folder, which is okay. And like I said, create a CSS folder for every single document you use, or every single HTML file. It makes it so much easier. And if you attach it all to one CSS file, then every time you start a new HTML and link it to that one, all the ones will apply to that. And then you gotta create separate IDs and classes to override the main one. It's just so much easier to do it from individual pages. Because what I have for the ones in spell page, I don't want on the home page. And what I want on the home page, I don't want on movies 1 through 4. So it really helps out. But here we go, add HERF, Sailor Moon Zip. So what you actually want to do for these is put them all into one specific file for that page. So for this one, I would actually specifically have a folder linked to the HTML file for this that will have all the images and everything else, so it would be able to look for. But yeah, this was actually very fun to create. I thought I had placed in a file here somewhere, but I guess I didn't. And then here I actually put in a actual email. You can actually click this and it will actually try to email me. So it does work that way, and that is the address, herf, mail to, then put your email in there, and then so forth. So this was, like I said, this was actually just really fun to create. And I could have sworn I put in a back button in here, unless that was in the version, because eventually I do take it off of here and place it onto my server that I upload all my files to for class, because he doesn't use our Moodle page, which is where most students submit their work online. So I probably work the rest of it off the server. I'll try to get the final file off the server, as well as the one we worked on, because Wednesday, when we finally submitted the file format, we added so much more stuff. So there's a lot more to it that we went back and rearranged and everything. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, leave comments. If you actually want to see me do video tutorials on how to do HTML, because this is what my career is going to be in, HTML. So I consider this like also a way of showing off my skills to you guys, future clients, as well as teaching you guys how to do this stuff. And as always, please subscribe, leave comments, and have a nice day. Live, love, and game on. Peace.